I am not an expert at this at all. Let's start with, hi, we're here at the end of the first session at Health Camp Boston. I'm here with Jodi Sperber. Did I say that right? Sperber, yes. Can you tell me a little bit about this session? What was the main theme?
So this was the first session of the first day and the first morning of health camp. So definitely this is the big one where people bring a lot of their excitement. And the theme kind of got boiled down to ultimately communication, but there's sort of two aspects of it. One is what happens when you're inside the formal healthcare visit, and what happens outside of the formal healthcare system, where really most of our healthcare takes place on a day-to-day basis. So a lot of the discussion focused around what are some of the disconnects that we see currently, and potentially what are some of the ways that we can start to think about things differently. Ultimately, I think the point was made, and it's a solid point, that the technology is really not the end game. The technology is not the solution. The technology is just really a tool to get to the bottom line, which is how do we talk to each other, whether it's patients talking to patients, patients talking to providers, providers talking to each other, the billing department talking to the CEO. How do we get people to talk in a way that ultimately helps the patient?
Great. That summed up really succinctly. Any other outtake or observation from the group that you'd like to close with?
From the group, every conversation, honestly, is driven by the people that are in the conversation. And, Health Camp is, any conference is fantastic because it draws any number of, opportunity to bring your own agenda and experience to the table. This conversation happened to have a lot of people that were in the formal healthcare system, so I think the conversation focused much more on that. I'm excited that we have the rest of the day because that just opens up the opportunity for all the things that started to bubble here to actually have more time later in the day.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Jodi. Bye. Bye.